Hey everyone, and welcome back to Rope for a Cue, or if you're new here, welcome to the channel. I'm Ad. I'm a beginner snooker player. I've been playing snooker probably for about 2 months after about 15-year hiatus, I guess. And yeah, so I'm pretty much a beginner. And this is a sort of documentation of my practice sessions. This particular practice session I'm calling Spotted Blacks, where I try and pot as many blacks in a row off its spot. And there you see my current best, which I did on the 1st of June, is 4 in a row. That's what I'm going to try and beat. Before we get started though, please like the video if you do, and subscribe to the channel if not already, and put the bell on to be notified when I upload a new one. Okay, here we go with the first black off the spot and straight down the middle of the pocket. So you can see the scoreboard at the top here shows the current attempt is 1. The best I've managed so far, i.e. the best number of shots in pots in a row this particular session I've got so far, which is obviously none, and my all-time best, which is currently 4. And I will fast forward me respotting the black each time, so you don't have to watch me do that each time. So that's 2 now then. I'm a little higher on this black than I would have liked, but I am getting better at this kind of shot, so let's see how well I do at this time. Obviously recorded this a couple of weeks ago, so not really sure how I was at the time. So I actually didn't do positionally I did alright, but I didn't get the pot in, obviously. Got a second camera angle going here just to give a bit of variety in the shots. It's a lower quality camera, it's only a 1080 camera though, so it's a little bit grainy compared to the overhead camera, which is a 4K. Although it's zoomed in slightly, so it's not quite 4K. That was a nice pot. Caught the near jaw a little bit, so didn't quite get it right in the heart of the pocket, but not a bad position on the next shot. So how's my cue action looking? Not too bad there. Managed to get a bit of top spin, try and get the white back off the bottom top and side cushion, but didn't quite get into it enough, so I'm too low and too far from this black to really make much of it. But I think if I just roll it in a little bit of top on the white, I might be able to no, nowhere near the pot, and the cue ball runs away from me, so back to 0 on the old current attempt. How can I do better this time? Yeah, cue action's maybe still a little rusty, and you can see there I was nowhere near the pot. Need to get this cue action into my muscle memory rather than getting frustrated and cutting corners with my old cue action. See there, nowhere near. Trying to overcompensate for the last shot and missed it onto the near jaw. Really should be getting these pots in, these like first pots in like 9 out of 10 times, but it's just not there yet. I feel actually it is. When I recorded this, obviously it was 2 weeks ago. I feel like I'm there now. That's better. That was right in the middle of the pocket. Slightly high on the black, but again, I am better at these shots now. Whether I was better at them back then, I'm not sure. See how I do. I think I'm playing it right. Bit of top spin, try and get through the black. Maybe not. Too hard. It's a nice pot though. Yeah, so this challenge is basically about a beat my best challenge, and the background of this is, oh, nice pot, but lost the cue ball up the table, unfortunately. Yeah, the background of this challenge is it's like a practice routine set to me by my coach, who I see roughly once a month. I'm actually skipping a month to see him this month because I'm on holiday, probably on holiday as you watch this. So yeah, I won't see him again until July, and he's basically set me my homework to do this practice routine and to get essentially 10 pots in a row. So far my best is 4, and I actually managed 4 the day I went to the day of my last coaching session. I did actually manage 4, but I didn't have it on camera, so it didn't count. So I feel like I've been doing this like 3 or 4 times and haven't made much progress. So hopefully I'll get better. There's something I'm sure something will just click, and I'll start getting 5, 6, 7 in a row at some point. Nice bit of screw back there. I'm pretty pleased with that shot. That went nicely. Getting better at these delicate screw shots. I was really struggling when I first started. Wasn't too bad at topspin, but I was really struggling with screw shots. Just too scared to hit the ball, the cue ball, as low as I actually needed to. I was hitting it sort of, I don't know, halfway between centre ball and the bed of the table. But you obviously basically need to almost be hitting the bed of the table. Something that my coach instilled in me, and definitely improving. I think my new cue helps as well. If you haven't watched the video already of me, my essentially unboxing of my new cue, go ahead and watch that. So I'm still stuck on 3 this session. Run away with the cue ball a bit again that time, so quite low on the black. But I do need to practice this kind of shot and try and hold for it. I mean, this is not a shot that I'd often need to play in a match, because chances are there'd be reds above the black. So I actually tried to do something clever and go around the whole table there. And I'm taking that. That was a very fluky shot, but I'm taking it. You notice I fluked one in one of my long red challenges recently, and I don't take flukes on that challenge because you know, it's not so much about actually the potting, it's about cueing straight. But I do take it on this challenge. And can I continue? No, that was on the jaws. I thought that was in. Oh, that would have been nice, but never mind. So back to 0 again, still stuck on 3 for the session. And I should say, I don't play this, if you haven't watched the video, one of these videos before, I don't do this practice routine indefinitely until I get bored or until I beat my best score. I do it for 12 minutes, basically. So the tables have coin-operated light controls, and a 20p coin will give you 12 minutes of light. So I try and do it for 12 minutes. I don't always start on the light, essentially, but I always keep an eye on the timer and basically give myself 12 minutes to try and beat my best. So I'm not basically doing it indefinitely, otherwise that would be not much of a challenge. But I would say I'm not very good, while I'm doing these live, I'm not particularly good at keeping count. So sometimes I actually don't know how many I've got in a row at this point, as to, you know, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because I do wonder if I knew that I was getting close to my best, whether I'd get more nervous. But I also think maybe I give up on shots when I think I've got no chance. Like this shot here, I know that it's tricky, but so I don't sort of give it as much attention as perhaps I should. There you see the light's gone off. So this one was light to light, and that's it. Got 3 this session, so my best stays at 4. So no fancy high score animation this time. So 4 is still the best I'll have to beat. So that'll be the next attempt, whenever that will be. So that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video if you did, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And why not drop a comment and let me know what your snooker background is. See you next time.